So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 4 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I wanted to dive into today includes very realistic graphics, Sony blocked Xbox's Game Pass, PS5 UI overhaul live right now, and Deathstranding 2 gets another possible hint. First, what games are you playing this weekend? Nothing related to the video, just curious what everyone is getting into. I'm going to be playing God of War 2, hopefully set to finish that soon, and then God of War 3, along with Dying Light with a few of my friends, and of course Factions as always. But that's just me. What about you guys? So comment below, what games are you playing this weekend? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, Deathstranding 2. Reading from Push Square, 2 of the top executives from PlayStation's marketing department, Eric Lempel and Craig Malanka, paid a visit to Kojima Productions' new offices this week. The trip comes amid heavy rumors regarding Deathstranding 2, with a producer seemingly letting the sequel slip last week before attempting to walk back the error. Industry auteur Hideo Kojima has multiple projects in production, including one for Xbox, which is complicating current speculation about his next game. However, he recently confirmed that actress Elle Fanning will star in an upcoming project alongside another mysterious actress assumed to be Shioli Kitsuna. Hopefully I said that correctly. While it's far from confirmed, it's looking likely this title will be a sequel to Death Stranding, which Norman Reedus had already accidentally leaked. Lempel and Malanka are likely in town to discuss marketing strategies with Kojima, as this will presumably be another enormous project for PlayStation to promote. So just to refresh everyone, last week one of the producers at Kojima Productions tweeted out Kojima's mysterious images and tagged Death Stranding on it before saying she meant to put a question mark at the end of Death Stranding, which really, I don't know if that helps the situation. You still tagged Death Stranding. Regardless, I'm wondering when we'll get to see more of whatever Kojima is working on. Multiple things have been building up to a showcase, but he could of course very well show off his next game at the Game Awards later this year. Let's see of course how this all plays out. Now, diving into the second story of the video, Sony blocked Xbox's Game Pass subscription service from landing on PlayStation. So I don't know why this was news, because what else would they do? Reading from PlayStation Lifestyle, a statement from Microsoft implies that Sony turned down a Game Pass PlayStation deal. As reported yesterday, Microsoft has submitted its response to concerns raised by UK's Competition and Markets Authority, CMA, regarding its impending acquisition of Activision Blizzard, which has spurred heated debates in the games industry and beyond. A part of Microsoft reply to the CMA states that Sony has chosen to block Game Pass on PlayStation. Now, let's be real. Why would Sony want Game Pass on PlayStation? And for people who say they wouldn't mind it, think about the future here. Sony isn't playing fanboy wars. They're playing longevity and success. Game Pass on PlayStation would compete with Sony's own PlayStation Plus service. Imagine if you could get games like Call of Duty on PlayStation Day 1 with Game Pass, for example. Why would you subscribe to the higher tiers of PlayStation Plus? Of course, not everyone cares about Call of Duty and might like what PlayStation Plus offers more so, but that's the problem. Why add competition on your own platform? Subscriptions like EA Play or Ubisoft Plus are complementary. PS Plus and Game Pass are mainline subscription services. Down the line, Sony's going to want to have a strong service of their own. And I think we've heard someone say a while back that Microsoft is trying to buy out these publishers to force Sony to support Game Pass, which makes me wonder if that's what's actually happening in the background. But you guys let me know if you'd want Game Pass on PlayStation or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the third story of the video, most realistic visuals. So this is a quick story, but an impressive one. Reading from Dexerto, an independent developer recently unveiled a realistic-looking body cam shooting game whose reveal trailer went viral on social media. Realism and first-person shooters have gone hand in hand for quite some time. Graphical fidelity and highly detailed environments constitute just parts of the larger equation, though gameplay mechanics intensify these experiences as well. Yet some would argue that little has improved on this front in recent years, at least in the AAA space. Technical artist Alexander S. has showcased footage of a body cam style indie game powered by Unreal Engine. The project seems to take place in an abandoned building where players will engage in shootouts. Other details about the game remain under wraps at the time of writing, but the developer promised additional videos will go live sometime soon. So I saw this video and honestly I was wondering when the gameplay was going to start, when the video game portion was going to come up, and then I realized it was there the whole time. That took me out a bit. That was surprising. It looks realistic. There are some parts where you can tell it's a video game, but for the most part, it looks really good. I'm definitely interested to see how this concept plays out. And now diving into the final story of the video, PS5 UI overhaul. Reading from Push Square, Sony continues to refine and iterate on the PS5's user interface, which was a little undercooked at launch, but is gradually making great strides. A new firmware update available today transforms the way activity cards are presented in-game. Rather than a long ribbon of different icons, these are now grouped together. For instance, in the PGA Tour 2K23 example above, there's a section for single-player activities and multiplayer activities. Selecting one of these icons then brings up a neat list of all the things you can do. Trophies have also been completely overhauled. Now when you select the trophy icon, you're able to see the full list of available gongs in the game. You can then choose to pin certain challenges that even snap the list to your screen. Previously, you'd have to go to the trophy tracker and then tab through to a separate part of the system to see all the trinkets available. This is a massive usability improvement. So I saw these upgrades on my PlayStation 5 yesterday, and it definitely is a better approach than before. I'm going to obviously see how this is long term, but right now having everything in a single card is nice and quick and less cluttered. You get to see more of the activities as well. The trophy setup will also be useful for trophy hunters, I assume, as well. I've used the trophy tracker and it made getting trophies for games more manageable and also just objective. Like, these are your missions pinned to the right side of your screen right there for you, and I assume this upgrade to the trophies will make that process even better. I'm curious to see what other overhauls Sony have in store for the next major upgrade, but you guys let me know if you've updated your PS5 yet or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with waiting on the reveals, with a bunch of rumors around Deathstranding 2, reports, somewhat leaks, I guess, from the producer. Helldivers 2 leaking, rumors around a bunch of other games, Silent Hill. A lot of titles, just seemingly the Horizon Zero Dawn remaster. Just a lot of things are piling up, seemingly pushing towards something possibly happening soon. These could all just be showcased at the Game Awards, but I wonder if they're going to be showcased at an actual PlayStation showcase. Regardless, I'm personally waiting on the reveals. If you're excited for what's to come later this year from reveals from maybe Kojima, maybe different developers, maybe PlayStation. If you're excited for all of that, destroy the comment section with waiting on the reveals, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.